Hey, water signs. I'm laquannadivine, here to bring you your June 1st through the 15th spiritual guidance, you guys. I usually don't do my readings live. I usually pre-record and then upload, but children getting out of school, so I don't have time to do all of that. So I'll be breaking you guys down by the elements. So this video is for the water signs, which are the Cancers, the Scorpios, and the Pisces out there. Hey, water signs. Water signs, the emotional ones. We have the Gemini new moon today. And then tomorrow we do have Mercury, which is the planet of communication, moving into the sign of Cancer. So there will be a lot of communication going on. Could be those soft and subtle relationships, conversations as well. I'm trying to get my sage going so I can clear my deck. You guys, I have a new deck. It is a spirit animal deck. I wanted to use a new deck today, so I ran out. And wait a minute, where is it? I ran out and I got this deck. Now, this deck is pretty old, and a lot of people know about it, but it was the first deck I seen, and since I was familiar with the deck already, with the maker of the deck, I decided to go ahead and grab it. So instead of the crystal and the affirmation, I'll be doing power animals, because I talk about spirit guide animals a lot. And so I just decided to use a power animal deck, And so we're going to this is how I get my sage to go on, y'all, because sometimes it doesn't want to light. Even with me holding the lighter on it, sometimes it doesn't want to light. Which I heard, when your sage doesn't light right away, it's a sign that it's very good. A very good sage. And so I have to do this to get it going. But I needed to clear my deck, to clear the energy from the air sign video I just did. And theirs is a pretty interesting read. So water signs, we're going to get into y'all reading for June 1st through the 15th. We're going to see what messages come out. Keep in mind that these are general messages, okay? And you can apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars, all right? So wherever you have Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces in your chart, you can apply it to those areas. Now I have ashes everywhere. But yeah, before we get into that, we are going to take a deep breath in. We're going to take us a deep breath in so we can just relax and settle down into these jazz vibes I got going for us, And we're going to see what messages come forth for you, dear water signs, for June 1st to the 15th. Excuse my hair. Try to do a twist out on it, but y'all know stuff don't be working that sometimes. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and get into the read. Yeah, water signs. Y'all need to relax. Relaxation is a must. When the last time you took some time out for yourself? Let's get into the spirit animal deck. Let's see what messages come forth for you beautiful people out there. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels. What spirit guide animal should the water signs, Cancers, Scorpio, and Pisces work with for June 1st through the 15th? Or what characteristics and attributes of these animals should the water signs take on to help them stay on their highest spiritual path and navigate June 1st to the 15th? Well. Okay. We have 4 that came out. 4 different ones actually came out. So we have 2 land animals and 2 sea animals. So the first one that came out, dear water signs, is the lizard. Dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. Definitely, because we have, with Mercury moving into to the sign of Cancer tomorrow on the 4th, that's really going to bring a lot of emotional things up, for a lot of people. So you want to definitely do as this says, pay attention. We got the lizard. Dream time. So Spirit definitely wants you to pay attention to those dreams, honey, and those visions. Funny that came out because I just got finished telling the air signs to pay attention to their dreams because they got the mediumship card. But since this is a new deck, I will read from it. And we're going to see exactly why Spirit allowed for the lizard spirit animal to come out. And as always, with every message, only go with the ones that resonate with you, all right? There's a place underneath the conscious mind, below the instinctual self, where one's usual identity is dissolved, and you are pure witness, observing your experience from a completely detached perspective. This place is called the dream time, where all apparent boundaries between self and other disappear. What remains is unadulterated awareness specific to you, yet at the same time expanded into the boundless universe. This is, honey, dream time, water signs. And this place that is at the very core of your experience, you also profoundly comprehend that you're simultaneously a body and something much greater than merely a body. Of course. If you're watching me, you know that you're a spirit residing in a body. You're a spiritual being, honey. This flesh, this body, this your vehicle. You needed to be here on earth. But the dream time is a place where there's no sense of boundaries between your body and surroundings. And this mystical, surreal state of pure experience, you're always guided and protected by the wise and ageless inspiration of spirit. Your dreams and visions are the window into this absolute reality. So watch your dreams closely and pay attention to your visions. They will always guide you and lead you, but most especially at this time. So, dear water signs, for June 1st through the 15th, pay attention to your dreams because Spirit is going to be speaking to you through your dreams, giving you confirmation, giving you direction into which steps to take. So, with the lizard coming out from my power animal deck, please pay attention to your dreams. All right? Definitely. The next one, dear water signs, is grace. The swan. It's the swan, but representing grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. Oh, that's a pretty beautiful message. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. So we're going to see what else the swan represents. But that's a beautiful message for the for the swan, for it to say appreciate the beauty all around you. So much can be happening in our lives that we don't take the time to sit back and appreciate the beauty that's all around us. So that's a good message. Look up at the stars tonight. When's the last time? You know what? The last time I actually like laid down like outside with my blanket and looked up at the stars was last year. Me and my kids. We went outside. I put us a blanket down and we laid up and we just looked at the stars. And I definitely look at the stars at night, but it's been a while since I did that. So if you are someone that hasn't done that, or maybe you haven't done it in a while, it's a beautiful thing for you to do, especially your kids. You know, they enjoy it. They'll swear they on an adventure somewhere for those of you who have kids. But look up at the stars tonight. Smell the fragrances in the air. Greet the sunrise tomorrow. Hear the sounds of Mother Nature's creatures as she awakens for the day. Look and really see the beauty and elegance of everything, from the tiniest leaf to the most gigantic tree, and all that's in between. Don't judge what you see or experience as good or bad. Instead, appreciate the precious uniqueness of the diverse elements that make up this wonderful world in which we exist. Now that is so true. Going outside in nature and appreciating the simple things. I definitely, when I hear the birds singing, when I go outside in the morning and I hear the birds singing, that's the most beautiful thing to me. I was having a conversation with my son and I told him, I was like, I don't really listen to music like that. Like when I'm riding in the car, I don't really listen to music like that. I turn the radio off and I just listen to what's going on around me, and I listen to the birds, and they just sound so, it's like so peaceful. Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining. But yeah, so for the 1st through the 15th, dear water signs, just make sure that you're paying attention to your dreams, like the lizard says. And the swan represents just appreciating, what's around you. But it says you really need to get outdoors in nature to deepen this experience of appreciation. Mother Earth is your true mother. Your birth from her from your biological mother. Honor her by simply reveling in the remarkable tapestry of her diverse expressions, and as you do, breathe deeply and slowly. You and your world are intimately interwoven, and you're alive in that world. Appreciate your own beauty and the magnificent being that you are as you revel in the elegant exquisiteness of all that you see, hear, and feel. So the swan is also associated with peace, elegance, purity, and innocence. So this is definitely Spirit's way of letting you know to get outside in nature and just enjoy Mother Earth and all the beauty that Mother Earth offers us. Because Mother Earth definitely offers us a lot of diversity of beauty. I'm looking at a spirit guide deck. A spirit animal deck. Come on. Like these different animals come with different qualities and things that we need to exhibit in our lives to help us through certain times. So for the 1st through the 15th, definitely pay attention to those dreams and get outside in nature. And the next one up is porcupine. Okay? Representing innocence. Free yourself of guilt and shame. So for those of you, and I'm glad the porcupine came up. No, as a matter of fact, that wasn't for y'all. That was for water signs. That was for air signs. But for the porcupine to come up, I was doing another reading for the air signs, and this was before I figured that I had to do them live. But anyway, when I was doing it, it brought up the coyote, and the coyote spoke about, not being hard on yourself and things like that. So if you did something that you may not be proud of, or even if it was a mistake and you could just be beating yourself up about this mistake you made. For those of you who this particular card resonates with, the porcupine wants you to free yourself, okay, of any guilt or shame. And let's look into that, because that can be a hard thing to do sometimes for some people. Sometimes, people even leave this earth, feeling ashamed about things. So you definitely want to release that and not hold on to it. And that's why following the swan and getting outside in nature and just enjoying what Mother Earth has for us will definitely help you to release that. But for those of you who the porcupine resonates with, it says, see the world through the eyes of a child. So see the world through the eyes of a child, trusting your inner mother and father to be there whenever you need them. Protection is available when you need it. So you can feel safe in expressing yourself in all the different ways you've always wanted to. There's boldness in innocence. Yes, it is. And no more need to hide behind any childhood guilt about perceived misdeeds or be consumed with shame about revealing your true self. Okay, so this is my first time using this deck, right? Yes, it can, Miss Majesty, it can. But this is something because this porcupine actually is speaking on stuff from your childhood. All right. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is somebody out there that really needs to hear this message from this porcupine. Oh my gosh. Because my heart, I couldn't even begin to read the second paragraph of this. For those of you who really are dealing with this stuff from your childhood, or even feeling guilty about any of your children, ooh, it's going to be okay, y'all. Definitely release this. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. Any childhood guilt about perceived misdeeds or be consumed with shame about revealing your true self. You're a gentle soul and have never intentionally harmed anyone. Release any guilt over your behavior or shame about yourself in this situation. And I just heard molestation. You're going to have to forgive. And I know I'm trying to stop myself from crying. But you're going to have to forgive because the forgiveness is for you, for the person or people this particular message resonates with. It's 4 different messages that came out. First is the lizard, then the swan, and now we're on a porcupine. And the last one is the turtle, but we'll get to that next because this porcupine message is really, there's like heaviness behind this message. And I don't want to cry, so let me just keep reading. There's no need to feel resentful, victimized, or arrogant towards anyone else either. Be the child of God that you are. In your heart, live in the garden. Others may cause you to prickle, but truly, most of what they do or say to you is harmless and not a threat. So be joyful and grateful, and let everything you do be done with complete abandon. Dance, laugh, sing, and be free again, just like you were on the day you were born. So this is definitely about releasing any type of guilt, humility, okay? Feeling resentment in your heart. This is a time to really release that. Okay. And it may be some situations that you find yourself in, dear water signs. You may find yourself around the person that did these things to you, for the people who this resonates with. But just remember, when you hold on to guilt, shame, resentfulness, or anything, it doesn't do anything but harm you. All right. And these are things that actually end up causing disease in people's bodies. So if anything happened to you, no matter how bad it was and how hard it can be to let go of these things that happen to you, it's best for you to do that because it frees you from these feelings of guilt, shame, and hurt. It frees you from holding on to that stuff and carrying it around with you. because that stuff can become very burdensome. And then you begin to play it out in different relationships. And you wonder why you have certain relationship issues because you haven't dealt with things from your childhood. So please, for those of you who this resonates with, find it in your heart to free yourself from those things. The last one we have here, as far as spirit guide animals go, is the turtle. And this says to retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. All right? Retreat, fall back. But let's get into it and see what additional information this turtle spirit animal is trying to convey to you all. Wow. I'm still trying to not tear up from the porcupine message. Okay, retreat. There's not a whole lot you can do right now to influence the situation you may be facing for June 1st through the 15th. It's best to back off and wait until it's time to move forward again. There's nothing wrong with that, especially given the futility of trying to make something happen right now. Patience is what's called for. Eventually, you can stick your neck out a little at a time to determine if it's time to come out and make some progress towards your goal. So, a retreat isn't defeat. Make it a conscious and intentional choice instead. You could stand to spend some time by yourself in nature. All right, water signs. The second card speaking about you spending some time in nature. So you going out in nature for the first 2 weeks of June is definitely going to help you. It's going to help your mind, all right? And don't forget to pay attention to your dreams, because remember, we had the lizard that came out speaking about just messages that you need for yourself. Maybe you're questioning something, right? And then you have a dream that allows you some more insight into what you're questioning. So definitely pay attention to that and get out in nature, because it's going to help clear your thoughts. I've been going to the beach 2 weekends in a row, and it definitely helped to clear my mind and help me just get my thought process going in a better way, than what it was before I got out there in nature. So I'm telling you, just go out there and let Mother Nature heal you, because it's a beautiful thing. So it says you can stand to spend some time by yourself in nature, away from the intensity of your usual life. Although we call this a retreat, it's really more of a movement toward the peace and harmony you'll find in the woods, at the mountains, or by the seashore. Doing so also helps you connect with Mother Earth. And when you do, it helps put everything in proper perspective. I just said that. I went to the beach, and it helped clear my mind and help me think about things in a better way. The ocean's been there a long, long time and will continue to be. And every day there's a sunset, no matter what else has happened. So no matter what has happened, especially those of you with this porcupine message dealing with those things, just know that it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to forgive. Even if the person has passed on, you still can forgive them and forgive yourself from even holding on to guilt or shame in reference to that situation. But the turtle also represents femininity. So for the males who feel like, oh, I can't step into feminine power, or no, I'm a male, I can't do that. No, you're a dual being. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies. And the feminine side of you represents your instincts, okay? Your emotions and things like that. So you definitely don't want to be all up in your masculine side too much and not tap into your feminine side, because that's where your instinct lies at. This is why women and men get into it, right? Okay? The man wants to do, let's say the man's driving, right? Let's talk about directions here. All right, the man's driving. He don't know where he's going. But the woman says, honey, turn right here. Because if you turn right here, you'll be able to get back on track. But then the man think he know it all and don't want to listen to the woman. And then what happens? An argument, a power struggle over the feminine and the masculine. When the feminine, the woman, was just trying to tell him, look, I seen a sign back here. If you turn right here, we'll get back on the right path. All right? So it's all about definitely tapping into that feminine side, whether you're a male or a female. All right? It also represents slowness because we got the turtle, and we know turtles, move pretty slow. It's toughness because we got the hard shell of the turtle, and we have fertility. All right. And when I see fertility, I don't only think of pregnancy, I also think of like creative juices flowing as well. So the main thing that I've seen so far with the spirit animals, dear water signs, is you getting out in nature. All right. Nature is your prescription. I prescribe you, dear water signs, nature. Okay. Let me go into my angel answers deck, and we're going to see what additional information comes out for you, dear water signs. What else do the water signs need to know to help them stay on their highest spiritual path for June 1st through the 15th, 2019? Whoa. Water signs, whoa. All right. I don't even know. I'm going to take this one. Okay, Spirit definitely wants you to know that there's something better. Look for a sign. Remember, the lizard spoke about those dreams, right? Look for a sign. Get more information. All right? 1st through the 15th, know there's something better. Look for a sign and get more information. We also got be assertive. Be assertive. We also got no need to worry. Peaceful resolution and success. Yes. There's no need to worry. Success is yours, water signs. There will be a peaceful resolution as long as you're being assertive and look for a sign to get more information. Whoa. That is a lot. That is quite a lot. There's something better. Look for a sign. Get more information. Be assertive. No need to worry. Peaceful resolution and success. Success is the last card. So that lets me know whatever it is, it's going to be a success. You're going to come to a peaceful resolution because you need to be assertive. You need to get more information on something. Look for a sign. There's something better. This leads me to really want to pull out. Let me pull out my tarot. Because I was going to go into my angel answers deck, but I don't even need to do that. I need to go straight to my tarot because that's a lot that came out. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels. Why did these messages from my angel answers deck come out for the water signs? What is going on for them June 1st through the 15th? Wait a minute here. What is going on? Oh, but at the end of the day, look at that new beginning, and that's why success is there. All right, let's see something here. Okay, water signs. Okay, so we got the life experience card, and this is a huge change. All right, this is something taking place in your life. All right, where you may feel like things are just, being torn down. certain stuff being torn down to be rebuilt. Um, it's something when you look for this sign, when you look for this, well, first of all, you're not even going to have to look for it because remember the lizard card came out. So this is God showing you things through your dreams. And so this is the sign that you need to be looking out for. The sign you need to look out for will be revealed to you in your dreams, okay? So you want to pay attention to those because there's something going on, dear water signs. Okay? That was very huge for you and it may have already took place in May. But this is a very significant life event, all right? And this is the second time fears about money came up, all right? Don't worry about money, okay? Wow. Yeah. There's something that happened, okay, that you really got some clarity on with the Ace of Air here. By the end of these 2 weeks, whatever's taking place with this, okay, and for some of you, this life event is a positive change. You know, this is something that's opening brand new doors for you, allowing you to see things. But some of you may have some worries behind how the money aspect is going to play out with it, with the Five of Earth being here. Yeah, this is definitely something in reference to money, and it may have you up all night thinking about it. There's also a need. Look, the Three of Air ties into the porcupine message for those of you dealing with this guilt. And there may be some guilt surrounded around your children or some guilt from your childhood. But remember the innocence in the situation. Okay? All right? It needs to be released. Hey, girl, I didn't even see. Well, you know, I seen you, but I didn't even know you were still here. Yeah, definitely do that, though. Yeah, but there's this porcupine message is really like heavy on me. For those of you dealing with this, there will be a new start for you, at least in your mind. Air represents your thought, your intellect. So you're going to be thinking about this situation in a whole new way now, in a way you probably never thought about it before. Okay, opening you up to new possibilities versus to where you were restricted before. Yeah. Oh, I hate when I feel that heaviness. I really do. But for some of you, there's a very heavy aspect going on. Remember to be assertive in this situation, though. I kind of don't even want to. I hate that I even went back to that, but I can't. I'm being used as a vessel right now, so I can't block it, you guys. I can't sit up here and act like I don't feel this heaviness because I do. I really do. Yeah, some of you are definitely concerned about money. Maybe something happened where you took a pay cut or you didn't receive a check that you usually receive. But always know there's a blessing behind any type of confusion that goes on in your life. Yeah. And so for some of you, it's time for you to spread your wings. You've been thinking about being self-employed, but you're scared because you don't know if you're going to make enough money to sustain you. But remember, baby, at the end of the day, there's success, right? There's success. So there's no need to worry about anything. And for those of you with this porcupine situation who need to speak to someone or, y'all need to have that conversation, know that there's a peaceful resolution for that. All right? Which is going to open you up at the end of the day, by the end of these 2 weeks, You're going to be seeing clarity. You're going to have clarity about this situation, because remember, this sign that you need to be looking for is, again, like I keep speaking about, those dreams. It's going to show up in those dreams. All right. So definitely these situations, relationships that you need to have these heart-to-heart conversations with certain people, know that when you do, it's going to bring a lot of peace to the situation. So don't avoid talking about it, okay? Make sure you talk about it, because if not, it's going to cause you to be in this energy right here. And this is sadness, and you don't want to be in this energy, all right? You want to have clarity about the situation. Let me go into my love deck and see what's going on in love, because there's definitely some big life events. And if I'm not mistaken, I think in a regular tarot, this is the Tower card. And people get scared when they see the Tower, but things happen in our lives. There has to be a tearing down of something in order to build something new. All right. So this life experience is definitely going to bring a tearing down of something, but it's going to build something new for you. So let's see what's happening in love for June 1st through the 15th. For the Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces. Yeah. Loving on yourself first, which is the most important thing to do, because you can't even give out love to others if you're not providing yourself with that same love you give to others. All right. So this is about loving on yourself first. This is about doing the things that make you happy. All right. This is about, if you want to set that spa appointment to go get yourself a nice massage, because you feel like that's something that you need to do for you, then you go and do that. This is about pampering yourself. This is about going to get that new haircut you wanted. This is about going to try that new hairstyle, you know? So when you show yourself self-love and respect, for those of you who are out there single and, dating, when you show yourself that self-respect, the man or the woman in return has no choice but to give you that same respect back, So definitely your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, all right? For those of you who are dating, don't let anyone run over you, okay? Don't settle for less than you deserve. Don't settle for anyone that's emotionally abusive, physically abusive, all right? Don't settle for anyone that doesn't respect you, point blank, period. If they're not showing you respect that you deserve, then you bounce, okay? Because you're going to focus on this, all right? The next one we got is you deserve love. So this ties into loving yourself first, because it may be some of you who feel like, oh my gosh, I meet men or I meet women and it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. I don't know what to do. I try. Maybe I don't deserve love. But this is Spirit's way of letting you know you do, because you are lovable. And when you focus on this first, then you will come to realize that you most certainly do deserve love and that you are lovable. And that will open the door for that love to come your way. Because guess what? We got flirt. For those of you who are closed off, all right, don't really get out much, how do you expect to meet someone if you're not going out? It ain't gonna work like that, all right? You have to what? Be assertive, all right? So flirt, all right? Especially if it's someone that you're crushing on and you are in close proximity with them, and they're single, you're single, and you want to let them know you're feeling them and you're crushing on them. Flirt them first 2 weeks. You never know where it might take you. And remember, we got success. Some of you may need to just Flirt with your spouse you're currently with now. All right. Maybe you guys went through some things, but there will be a peaceful resolution there. I'm going to get out my flower deck and we're going to see what additional information comes forth for you all. But I definitely see a tower moment happening, a tearing down for a rebuild. All right. And I know that it can be scary sometimes, but these life experiences and these changes that we go through in life come to catapult us toward our destiny, into the things we need to be doing. And yes, it can be uncomfortable at times, but if you want to grow in life, you're going to have to go through those things that are uncomfortable. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, what other message do you have for the water signs, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios for June 1st through the 15th? That's going to help them stay on their highest spiritual path. My dear water signs, Lilith. And I guarantee you that this speaks about you paying attention to your dreams as well. Because she looks like she's in a very meditative state. Her third eye has light on it. So that lets me know that this is about being in tune as well. All right. So let's see here. And remember, we got the turtle too. So there's no rush when it comes to this stuff. No rushing. Trust your intuition. Look, this is the second reading I've done that spoke about trusting your intuition when it comes to stuff. It also speaks about chakra balancing, magical powers, the passage between the seen and the unseen world, peace, psychic abilities. This is why Spirit kept telling you to listen to those dreams and them visions that you get and go outside in nature, because that's when your ancestors are speaking to you through the wind, through the trees, through the grass, through the animals, which is why we're using an animal deck. Lilith's mystical energy reminds us that we dwell on the border between seen and unseen, known and unknown. From this place where the illusory veil of duality is thin. And remember, I just spoke to you guys about tapping into your feminine side, right? We both have, women and men. I'm a woman. I have a masculine and a feminine side. Men, you have a feminine and a masculine side. And remember, your intuition deals with the feminine side. So you want to definitely, Lilith speaks about it. The lizard card spoke about it. And something else in here spoke about you paying attention to that. So this is the second reading I've done that spoke about people paying attention to their intuition. All right. So all healing and wisdom is available to you and only awaits your recognition. If, like the woman on the card, you take a moment to relax and tune into your body and your energy center located in the middle of your forehead, which is known as your third eye, you will find that the answer that you seek is available to you now. You may very well have already heard your intuition, and this card is validation. Similarly, you may have been receiving omens and messages. Where's that look for a sign at? Where is it? Where is it? All 2 weeks of this month, you're looking for the sign. The sign may come in your dream. The sign may come while you're out in nature. But keep the eyes in this one too. Okay? These and even this. And listening to those conversations about what is going on. Because there's definitely a tower moment. Some of you already went through this tower moment that changed the whole course of your life, or has the possibility of changing the whole course of your life. All right. And some of you may be sad and upset. All right. Some of y'all just need to get some rest and relax. Take it easy sometimes. Everything doesn't have to be rushed. Okay. All the time. But let's get back into it. Take a moment to reflect on this now and see if you can glean the wisdom the universe has been surely and steadily presenting you. That's them signs that you need to look out for. Furthermore, if you've already having a feeling about what to do or what avenue to take, your feeling is valid and in alignment with divine orchestration. Even choosing to listen to this reading at this time was the correct part of you listening to your intuition, right? It was a wise response to your steady flow of inner and outer nudges, culminating in this loud and clear message from yourself, your guides, and the universe. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is solid and dependable, and it will lead you in the direction you most authentically desire to go. This card also may be a message that studying and practicing an intuitive or healing art, such as a form of energy work or intuitive counseling, will benefit you now. Look at there. So the following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation for June 1st to the 15th. Listen to those messages that stick out to you, dear water signs. You will benefit from studying and practicing intuitive art. You are hearing your intuition correctly. Take a moment to tune into your mind, body, and spirit. Relax deeply and consult with your vast inner knowing. You already know what to do. Remember that you are one with the divine and that when you live from this knowing, all information and guidance is available to you. Don't let linear thinking override your intuitive nudges, and don't let others dissuade you from what you feel to be true and correct. Listen, I feel like this is a repeat message. Now, the same cards didn't come out for the air signs. These are totally different cards, but the similar message that the air signs had. So Spirit really wants you all as well to know that you need to listen to your intuition and pay attention to what you're getting. Your water signs. I know y'all do that anyway. I know y'all do that. All right. Acknowledge that while we live in a world characterized by the appearance of duality, interconnection, and holistic oneness is the truth behind this illusion. Consequently, check in with this awareness and let your life conditions naturally align with and be guided by divine orchestration. Wow, this is definitely a repeat of the air signs. So definitely don't rush anything because that's the message of the turtle. Don't try to just make stuff happen, all right? This is not about just trying to force things to happen. This is about letting divine timing take its place in your life and allowing stuff to flow, all right? Because some of you definitely had a very, very significant life event happen in your life, all right? That may have had you worried with this Five of Earth here, okay? This is about money here. Five of Pentacles is being concerned about money, some type of money loss, causing you this great sadness, all right? Needing to take some time to yourself. But remember, after going through that change, we got the Ace of Fire, and this is a new beginning. So no matter what you go through there, water signs, know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a new beginning. And by the end of these 2 weeks, for those of you dealing with these things, you're going to find that your mind is refreshed. But remember to go outside in nature and let Mother Earth heal you, all right? Because remember, the very last card that came out of my Angel Answers deck was success, right? So for those of you feeling this fear about money and things like that, there is what? Where's the other card that came out? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. It's hiding up under all these. There is no need to worry. No need to worry at all. Okay? Because there will be a peaceful resolution for this situation. All right? As long as you're being assertive, you looking for these signs, right? And you getting more information on the stuff that you need this information on, you're going to be just fine, all right? Because you don't want to be around here with this three of Swords energy. You don't want to do that. So just know at the end of the day, success is yours and whatever avenues it means for you, all right? Especially when it comes to those of you worried about money, all right? As long as you're doing this, you're going to be all right, all right? And when I say be assertive, because y'all think that it's about trying to make it happen, but the turtle just, where's the turtle? A turtle card just told you don't try to make it happen. You be assertive by doing this. This is what spirit means when spirit says for you to be assertive. You're being assertive. Where the heck is the doggone card at? You're being assertive by doing this, all right? This is the assertiveness that you need. Looking for these signs, which the lizard already told you, the dreams, all right? So paying attention to those dreams and listening to your intuition, just like the Lilith card said. There's two confirmations here about you listening to your intuition, especially with her third eye being lit up right there. That's you listening to your higher self to get yourself out of this sadness. All right. What don't nothing good come from worrying, y'all? What worrying do for you? It don't help. It don't help the situation at all. Just know that there's better days ahead. Better days ahead, all right? With this ace here. And this is the second reading I've done where aces come out. And I love when I see aces because aces already let me know no matter what it was you was going through, there's a new beginning on the horizon. Yes, yes, absolutely, Miss Unique Fit. Yes. So let me pull back out this love portion because there was a lot being said in the love portion. The love portion was about you loving on yourself first. All right. And for those of you who are single, been dating, feel like you can't find nobody and you just want to give up, no. Spirit wants you to know you are lovable and you do deserve love. But when you work on this first, that's what brings in the people who are worthy of you. Because if you don't feel like you're worthy, you're going to attract other people who feel like you ain't worthy either. When you turn that thinking around about who you are and what you are, all right, you attract them kind of people to you. So you're going to attract those people that know who you are and what you are. And you're going to carry yourself, right, in the ways in which you deserve. Not anything arrogant, but just knowing that you ain't settling for no bullshit. All right. And then the next thing was flirt. All right. So spirit wants you to know that you need to flirt. But at the end of the day, like I keep telling y'all, the angel answers deck told you that you will be successful, and that's what you will be. All right. So that concludes your reading. Those of you just joining in, make sure you rewind this thing back and catch it from the beginning. And I'll be back with the earth signs and the fire signs on Wednesday. All right. So that's it for the readings for today. Peace, love, and light to y'all. This is your June 1st to the 15th water sign reading. Remember, nature, nature, nature. Intuition, intuition, intuition. The first 2 weeks. All right. So catch you guys later. You're welcome. Thank you for joining in, honey. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday.